Look. Wait, stop. Oh god. Yep. Map. Hello. Let's see. What's a good? Yeah.
Tell us how.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Bring this to the corner. Yeah, there it is. All right. Well. Hello. I'm back at it again with animation. Woo! Yeah.
How you'll fix Naruto in great detail.
My god, I will. Alright, so let's start with the main three kids. We got Naruto, we got Sakura, we got Sasuke. So the one that I hate personally the most is Sasuke because he sucks. So how we fix him? He's the OG, like, I'm not like other kids kind of like.
He really is when you think about it.
He is the original edgy 12-year-old. So let's fix that. Because he does not act like, you know, a 12-year-old who has had intense trauma. He acts like what a 12-year-old really wishes that they could be. Because that one time that their mom didn't buy them a candy bar at the grocery store. So Sasuke, he's quiet, he keeps to himself, doesn't really talk, he's awkward. He's like, because he doesn't know how to handle emotions, because holy fuck, his entire family is dead, killed by his own brother. Like, how do you cope with that? Answer, you don't. So he just kind of shuts himself off.
Especially when you're fucking 12.
Yeah. So he just sort of like shuts himself off. And you know, like, he can still be a pretty boy and whatever, but he doesn't really, he'll kind of lash out, but not like violently. He'll just like be like, oh, shut up, or like, leave me alone, or something like that, because he just doesn't know how to handle people, all the expectations that people have on him, because the Uchiha clan is like, it just kind of like,
I can't believe how long ago it was when I watched Naruto.
So you know what, this leads us into Sakura. Sakura has no character. I am at the Chunin exams. The only character she has is I like Sasuke and haircut, which I did a video about why that was bad. Self promo.
Click the link in the right hand corner, baby.
So Sakura. Let's change it up. So we're gonna keep that she's like kind of insecure as like a little kid. So she starts like mimicking like other girls, and like, so she has this ideal version of like what being a girl is, but like her being a ninja is like kind of like her, like, that's what she really wants to do because she wants to be cool and protect people or something. But that's like her thing. But for the most part, like, she struggles with like who she actually wants to be as a person.
Have you
and like
seen
who she
Shigokara,
kind of
Hunter
forced
Hunter,
herself to be is like this whole girly girl.
I have
and
seen
actually,
Shigokara
that's why she has a crush on
100%.
Sasuke. It is.
I have not seen Hunter Hunter or Magical Star Karen, but you know, it can happen.
It's like, it's a compulsive thing because she sees like all these other girls in class are like, ooh, Sasuke. So she thinks to herself, oh, I guess I'll do that too because that's what girls do. But then when she's actually on Squad 7 with him and like time goes on and they like interact and, you know, let's actually have like Sasuke, you know, maybe start opening up to like his two peers and whatever, and like she stops seeing him as like this idealized, like, ooh, pretty boy, broody, whatever, and it's like, oh no, wait, that's an actual person, and they actually have some kind of dynamic.
I would love
and
for them
it's
to
like,
have a
oh,
real
it's like
dynamic.
cute. And also Sakura realizes I was just doing this because I thought that's what would make me fit in more, but I don't, and you know, and just her friendship with both Naruto and Sasuke can be like that, like, oh, I don't need to like force myself to fit in, I can just be me, and there are a bunch of other weirdos out there who are also themselves, and we can all be weirdos together. Also, by the way, when Sakura does the haircut, she wrecks the Sound Ninja guys on her own, after she like destroys them, she can like pass out from exhaustion, and then other people can come. They can come in and help. Lee can come in and help, but like let her have her goddamn moment. Fucking God. Anyway, so Naruto. His concept is good already. He's a kid, he has a demon inside of him, he's been ostracized his whole life, and the way Naruto copes by acting out and pulling pranks and being an obnoxious child because he craves attention. Keep that, just do it better.
Naruto
because
is such an ADHD
it's not
king.
always the best. Also, the whole mystery with the Nine Tails, I feel like it's like being built up inconsistently. Like some characters just like know about it. Some of them are just kind of like, eh. Also, Jiraiya, instead of making him a peeping Tom and a groper, just make him a smooth-talking womanizer. Like have the women actually like him, and he wants to, like, you know, like, he could still be the pervy sage. Just don't make him a criminal. And also make him like a good teacher, because having like when he teaches Naruto the summoning jutsu and Naruto summons a tadpole and Jiraiya's like, oh, you're messing with me, you're so totally hopeless. It's like, no, he's a fucking kid. Do you want him to summon the big giant scary toad right off the bat, you goddamn bastard? And then when Naruto like keeps summoning it, keeps trying at it for 3 goddamn months, and Jiraiya just doesn't fucking do anything at all.
Come on.
And like when Naruto's like, see, look, I did better this time. This tadpole has legs and stuff. It's like Jiraiya shouldn't be like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. He should be like, you're getting better. That's
like
good. Like
stupid rant.
fucking God, like. You can keep Hinata's crush on Naruto, but like just make her like a normal person instead of like, oh no Naruto, and like just make her, please.
Give her a character.
Also give her,
make her more of an actual character.
Yeah,
please.
so like
I know we're getting there, but like, come on.
They had the base idea, but they tied it too closely to like Naruto, because it's like Neji doesn't like Hinata, and like and Hinata isn't as like naturally physically strong as him, so she like wants to prove herself, and Neji's all like, oh, you can't change fate, like if you suck, you suck, you can't do anything about it, which is really fucking ironic when he has Rock Lee on his team. Hinata has to like have it be like her own journey instead of like, oh, I'm failing, and then Naruto's like, come on, Hinata, and then the power of her crush lets her like, just let her go ham. Let my girl go ham, okay?
She has the ability to go ham. Let her go ham.
Yeah.
I actually,
Gara,
I got into a little bit of a fight with a friend at college about that, because he was like, because I was complaining, I was just talking about, you know, my experience watching Naruto, and I was like, yeah, like, it kind of sucks that all these, like, characters, primarily the female ones, have, like concepts and ideas that are very close to being interesting, but then they're not allowed to do anything with it. And then the story acts like it's a big moment for the girls, and it's like, was it really though? And this dude was like, oh, but like you can't say that the Hinata fight was bad, like it was awesome. And it's like was it though? I mean, it was mostly talking, and then they did some cool things, and then he, like, was failing, but then Naruto was like, come on, Hinata, and her unrequited crush gave her the strength to lose. And it's like, is that how that works? You guys finished playing in Stars in Time, fuck yeah! What do you think of it? Life-changing, huh? But yeah, it was really funny that God, I look back on college and I'm like, God damn, I should have had better friends. Doesn't that fight have Hinata cut? No. So that's the Sakura fight. Which, you know, we can watch that next. But Sakura's haircut was stupid and unimportant and unimpactful, and I hated it. No, Hinata doesn't cut her hair. In fact, her hair gets longer in the... Where... Did I just move this? But, like, that doesn't matter. Like, so good, and I hate everyone who recommended it. Absolute fantastic came, but damn, I'm so miserable. No, it's about... No, it's good. I'm glad you liked it. Oh my god, that makes me happy. But, like... I really needed better friends in college. Ones that wouldn't call me an SKW for saying, hey, I'm not a fan of how women are treated in anime. I don't know why I tolerated that shit. But I did. For some reason. It's so peak in terms of Ludo narrative, but man. No, it makes you feel. In Stars in Time makes you fucking feel. It like, you are put into the time loop. Man. It's so... Oh my god. I'm so excited for the next game of the creator. Oh, it's so fucking good. Sifrin, your eyebrows. But yeah.
She has the ability to go ham. Let her go ham.
Yeah. Alright, Gaara, my boy. I love him. Oh, right. Okay, so the curse mark was Sasuke.
Right.
Sasuke, like, goes to Orochimaru kind of pretty much of his own free will, which is bullshit, because this series has not established that, like, they just talk about power as, like, oh, more power, and it's like, yeah, but why? And
yeah, back in the day,
Sasuke's like, I want vengeance
SKW
for my
crowd was
family.
awful.
But we never really get the sense that he actually cared about his family, like, at all, which is why it would be better if he was, like, an awkward, emotionally...
Yeah, have you read Shy by... I have not seen Shy. I should. I've heard it's good. Ludonarrative is the term for being put into the game, which in Stars in Time may as well mastered. You're so right, dude. Oh my god. Dude, no, I remember. Dude, Sonic for Real Justice, I was there. I was fucking there. It was beautiful to watch in real time. Oh my god, the narratives, the storytelling. I still follow that blog, and it's really funny. Like, I think the person behind it is just, like, shit posting. Good for them. God, and then it spawned... I was in a smaller fandom that we tried to do, like, our own, like, blank for Real Justice thing, and it wasn't as funny. And also the people at least one of the people that I was doing that with were, like, actually insane. So, that part wasn't as fun. But it was like, oh my god. Sonic for Real Justice, the real ones know the journey.
Like, shut off kid
I was there,
who doesn't know how to cope,
I was not
so
there,
he doesn't.
and all I have
is
Izzy's video on it, and honestly, the drama was amazing. I was space gender anyways, is permanently in my memory. That's why we need more YouTubers like Strange Aeons and Izzy's to archive and document shit like that. It's a national, it's an international service.
So it's like, okay, no, there is, like, some kind of motivation. We can feel that. So, like, we see, like, Sasuke's, like, mental, like, situation degrading more and more. Also, let's have it, instead of Sasuke just, like, hating Naruto and the story telling us that they're actually best friends, let's see, like, Naruto's goofy cheerfulness sort of help Sasuke get out of his shell, and we need Naruto to be the glue that holds Squad 7 together as friends and as a group.
And Lee
Naruto and
speaks,
Sasuke's
absolutely.
dynamic is someone will die of fun.
Yeah, but like make it actually a dynamic rather than, oh, they're best friends, meanwhile they fucking barely interact with each other in a positive manner. First off, okay, I will say this. My Hero. I know. I feel we're comparing
Favorite
like things
childhood
like decades
manga.
apart.
I think because my first manga was Tokyo Mew Mew, so I'd have to say that is my favorite. Well, I guess I think I would go with maybe Shugo Kara, because I actually I kind of watched the anime and read the manga simultaneously. And that was kind of like a special experience for me. Ah, fuck.
I don't care. My Hero Academia got like the damn nerd and made it sound like a believable insult, like something like it's not goofy. But whenever Sasuke calls Naruto a loser, I just want to die of secondhand embarrassment. It is the worst thing ever. Yuri Lowenthal has come so far as a voice actor. I don't know, man. There's
Sasuke, your insults are cringe.
yeah. Dude, no, Sasuke just needs to call Naruto cringe. Make him, maybe Naruto can get on Sasuke's nerves. And actually, it would be really cool if Sasuke, vaguely knew about, how Naruto was, treated as a kid and how, he was treated pretty badly. And maybe it actually even gets on Sasuke's nerves that despite the fact that Naruto has had a
Also loving the shonen slander. I feel like they've always had issues with female characters and their fandoms don't help. True! I love shonen anime. Dude, I fucking love My Hero Academia. I fucking love My Hero Academia. And, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say when it comes to its female characters, but you know what? There are some things that it can do better. I will admit that. I will I was being really stupid just then. But so much of shonen. And because here's the thing, I still like Naruto. There are some, moments where I'm like, why the fuck am I crying watching goddamn Naruto? But it is still so deeply frustrating. And what sucks is, you're saying, yeah, the fandoms don't help. I got that experience firsthand, talking to my friends in college about Naruto. And I was saying, yeah, I don't, man, Sakura, just, man, that, it sucks. It sucks that the show, they just don't know what to do with her. And, I remember this thing where it was Tsunade's literally one of the strongest ninja ever. It's not sexist. And I'm like, okay, but consider, what does Tsunade, actually do? She's introduced as, this kind of gambling person. Okay, cool. And we're told she's super strong and whatever. But then immediately Orochimaru is like, hey, if you help me destroy the Leaf Village, I'll bring your, dead boyfriend or whatever back. I can't remember. And then she's, emotionally, oh no, and then Naruto has to snap her out of it, and it's fucking, what the fuck? Fuck off. And then, it's just, stupid. Ah, God! They can say they're powerful, but in terms of what the viewer sees, they pretty much end up as jobbers and never win. True! Literally, the entire, I made a joke for the Chunin exams, for the one-on-one fights, if it's two if it's two girls fighting it's either two boys fighting each other, two girls fighting each other, and if a girl is fighting a boy character, then she loses, but in a feminist way. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Goddamn. Oh, Kami-sama Karin. Yeah. I can speak words. Cool. Hell yeah. I need to watch and or read Kitchen Princess. I've heard it's really good. Yu-Gi-Oh's problem. Yu-Gi-Oh has a problem with the female characters from what I remember. I still haven't finished the first season. Not the first season, but the last season of the first series. I did skip over a large portion of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime because the entire virtual reality thing, I I don't give a shit about Seto Kaiba. I don't care. You couldn't pay me to care about him, so I skipped it. I'm joking. Hello. Hi!
Pretty shit childhood. He's still so, like, positive and like, energetic and, like, yeah, believe it! Like, so, like, have that dynamic. Have it like, where, like, Sasuke's like, how the fuck can you be happy? And, like,
Oh, God,
how can
no.
you, like, believe in yourself so much? Like, and, like, he's kind of mad that Naruto has figured out, like, how to be a somewhat functional person, and he hasn't, because it's like, that's interesting, that's cool, and you know what, that's also something that can be used to further, like, how, like, they're so, like, intertwined and connected and whatever.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, the ramblings didn't make sense, so we'll cut it off here. I like it, but the show hates women. It's true. Alright, Sakura's...
Hey, I've been watching / listening
Yeah, wait,
to the...
stop. Yeah. So now we're gonna watch Sakura's haircut was unearned and unimpactful. Yeehaw.
Hey, I've been watching / listening to the original Naruto series as I desperately animate my senior thesis film. I only remember vague parts from the series because I watched it with my brother on Cartoon Network when I was in, like, 4th grade. I can't remember why I started rewatching it, but here we are, and God, I have some thoughts. A lot of them. Too many. But I'll only share the relevant ones.
Kitchen
Mainly
Princess,
the thoughts
yeah.
that spurred on this rant.
Yeah.
Coldest take imaginable, Naruto doesn't treat its female characters very well. As of the Chunin exams, we have Sakura, who has a crush on Sasuke, Hinata, who has a crush on Naruto, Ino, who butts heads with Sakura because she also has a crush on Sasuke, and Tenten, who exists. In the 33 episodes I have seen so far, Sakura has done nothing. We're told she's super smart, but we don't really see it. We're told she has amazing chakra control, but she never actually uses it. My favorite part is when Orochimaru first shows up, and Sasuke is paralyzed with fear, and Naruto's all grabbed, and Sakura's like, Sasuke, hurry, you have to do something! At least Naruto is doing something, and it's like, why don't you do something? And then when it's all over and Sasuke's passed out, and she just cries out for the other passed out kid to help. It's like, girl! Okay. That's not what this is about. What this is about is the haircut. I love the dramatic haircut trope. It is cathartic, but this is not how you do it.
I never
The
actually watched
setup
Naruto.
and
Does it
lack
ever
of
pass
payoff
the
is
Bechdel
so
test?
disappointing.
What do you think? No, dude. It does not pass the Bechdel test. Of course it doesn't. Jesus.
Blah blah, Naruto and Sasuke are passed out, not doing good, in the middle of a test where they could be attacked at any moment by either a man-eating animal or other ninja. Sakura has to protect them, and skipping some things, she's attacked by some ninja who follow Creepy Snake Man, and eventually she's grabbed by the hair, and the assailant makes weird comments about her hair. She continues saying that if Sakura practiced her jutsu more than shampooing her hair, she wouldn't be in this situation. I am so confused, because what about Sakura would imply that she cares that deeply about her looks?
Sakura one.
Like,
yes,
she's allowed to. She can care about her looks, but the story hasn't told us that, has not implied that, except for maybe the fact she's a girl. Also, the person grabbing her by the hair is the only other woman, and she has even longer hair than Sakura. And long hair takes more management, so it's like, hey lady, you wanna...
That genuinely, the fact that they made the assailant be like, oh, you have long, pretty hair. If you spent more time practicing your jutsu instead of shampooing, maybe you wouldn't be in this mess. And it's like, meanwhile, she has even longer hair, and it's so odd. It's so strange. Like, if the dramatic haircut happens, the cutting has to be victorious in the cutting scene. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Faf. Thank you. Oh, wait, dude, it gets worse, though. Sin and Yami.
What? Anyway, so the actual moment, the music cuts out and there are lots of shots focused on the strands of hair fluttering around her, emphasizing just how major of an action this was. She flashes back to all the times she had to be protected while her headband falls to the ground in slow motion, her cut hair falling like the cherry blossom she's named after. Except it's stupid and means nothing. Sakura got to go ham for like 30 seconds, and even then she was only attacking one guy. Biting his arm was pretty good, but then she just like stayed there while this dude punched her in the head. Like, no, girl, this is supposed to be your moment. You stabbed and bit the guy's arm, now get up and jack up the other two. But no, she stays while we cut to Ino flashing back to their childhood because I guess they used to be friends, but then whoops, they have a crush on the same guy, so I guess they hate each other now. Anyway, the reason Sakura had long hair was because she heard that Sasuke liked girls with long hair. Okay, I get what it's trying to do. But
I know, right?
newsflash, if a character's hair being cut has significance, tell us why before the cut! The whole crush on Sasuke thing is so terribly written, but let's just imagine a universe where it wasn't. For some reason, Sakura likes Sasuke in a believable way. She hears somewhere that he liked girls with long hair, so she grows her hair out. We see little scenes of her like brushing it and generally taking good care of it. Maybe make a point of it, but don't focus on it. Then, when she cuts it, it's more impactful because it's something she's sacrificing to save her friends. But here it's just like, whoop, haircut, let's spend 10 minutes thinking about how impactful Sakura cutting her hair was. Hi, Editor Cake here. Even in scripts that I write, I still go off on tangents that make no sense, even to me. So let me refine my point here and just completely cut out a bunch of blabbering. This is supposed to be a
I
turning
feel
point
you,
for
dude.
Sakura's character. She's all alone trying to protect her friends. She's tired of being weak and turns that frustration into strength. In order for this moment to work, Sakura should have completely wrecked these goons. But instead we're given flashback after flashback, trying to retroactively make this moment seem important. Honestly, there didn't even need to be a reason as to why she had long hair. She could have just liked it long, and her cutting it to free herself still would have been impactful and still would have been a symbol of her change and growth. The quick thinking and desperation alone would have been enough. The problem lies in this scene being treated as Sakura's moment of strength when it's just that, a moment. She immediately needs to be rescued by Ino's squad and then Sasuke. Not to mention having Sasuke be all, "Who did this to you?" when he wakes up screams of lazy writing and the belief that men should protect women. I love this trope because of the catharsis it brings. So much so that I did it myself first year of college. I know I'm bragging on a series that's like almost 2 decades old, but good writing is not a new concept. Still, as painful as it can be, I like seeing the things that inspired the shows that inspire me. Remind me to talk about trope refinement sometime.
Oh yeah, trope
I know I need
refinement.
to get that together. Here's the last bit of my screaming. At least she gets some good bits in Shippuden, I remember. I am so glad shonen anime has gotten better with writing female characters because this is a little painful, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I can
What's your
totally
favorite
see
Master
how
Girl
this would be
series?
the most
And
epic thing
why is it
ever
your
if you
favorite?
were a
Mine is You
kid.
and I Don't
And I
Pretty
know that
Care.
because I was a kid and this used to be the most epic thing ever. Even if I don't remember like all the details, I mainly paid attention to Naruto and Gaara and Hinata. I liked Hinata a lot for some reason. Little anecdote, I was ranting to a friend about all this before class, and I said, oh, the reason Sakura has long hair is because she heard Sasuke likes girls with long hair, and I'm not even convinced Sasuke likes girls. And like, I get that can be taken in like a gay way, but I meant it in more of a he's broody and emo, and I don't think he likes anything, but my teacher heard it.
Why did I add this?
He like repeated it. He was like, does Sasuke like girls? and then because the rumor come out, does Sasuke Uchiha is gay?
God damn, I was cracking myself up. That's a little embarrassing. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, oh, I guess we're watching Lily's Well dubbed ending. Oh god, can I stand this? My embarrassment? Yeah, sure, whatever. Ugh. Oh god. Can't get the fucking book, right? You managed to fool your teacher into Sasuke. Yes. Yes.
Hello? Who is this? Hello?
My name is Lily. I'm home alone and I'm scared.
Wait, what? Did you say Lily? How did you get this number?
Her face
It's,
grows. Fuck.
It's my new cell phone number, I think. But I don't
maybe it
have
can
a
be
cell
fine.
phone and I don't know why I think I do.
Oh
I
god,
feel
oh
like
god. I have to be confident in my own acting and work, I know. But fuck. Oh god.
I remember a lot of things that didn't happen to me, but it did happen to me, and
It's okay, Lily. Everything's gonna be okay.
Fuck.
You live in a house with a well by it, right?
Fuck.
It's right
oh, deal,
outside
you
your
were gonna
window?
kill me.
yeah.
Bonnie was
Oh,
easy.
thank God he didn't move. Okay, Lily.
It's,
I need you to wait for me in the living room and put on a certain VHS tape in the TV.
Dude, your
Can you
Lily
do that for
voices
me?
are so good. Thank you, oh god.
What movie tape?
Clip Clop and Friends Collection Part 1. It's your favorite, right?
Yeah.
Good. It's gonna take me a bit to get home, so you can keep putting in more movies if Clip Clop ends, okay?
Okay.
Just don't fall asleep and keep the door unlocked. Everything is going to be okay.
Can I keep talking to you?
I really shouldn't talk and try. Fuck it. Sure thing. What sort of things are you remembering, Lily?
Falling down the well. My bones hurting. Sometimes it goes dark when I fall, but sometimes I wake up. I know I woke up to hearing someone yelling from the well. But why do I
Lies of
remember
Pi, it's an
also
action game with
yelling?
an aged up hot Pinocchio and has the
Papa.
protagonist.
Papa!
What?
Has great
Is
music.
he there?
I should play Lies of P.
Papa
P.
put a pillow on my face until I couldn't breathe. And one time he took out a gun and
Oh my god. He's not gonna hurt you anymore. I'm going to make sure of that.
God, Lily's Well makes me feel the found family
I
ever.
heard you
So
said that.
true.
I think I remembered a lot more stuff.
Damn.
I'm still remembering a lot and I don't want to be alone.
You won't be soon.
What's your name?
I don't know the easy way to answer that.
Did I really die?
Unless I'm talking to a ghost, I think you're alive.
It was a bitch timing this out, though. Holy shit. Like, trying to get the footage. I had to beat Lily's Well so many fucking times because once you get the true ending, then the game doesn't fucking reset. So when you start playing the game, it goes immediately to the credits, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I had to play the entire thing again and again and again. I was trapped in a fucking time loop there, dude. Yeah. Found family if Lily is like a magically younger. I mean, like, yeah, that kind of is what she is. Is like, oh.
Papa, in one of those memories, Papa said something about me learning something. Generational internet.
What
Yeah, the original. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
God, how many times did he put you through this? I'm sorry, you don't have to count or anything like that. 17. I did this 17 times. I'm sorry for making you drive.
The sisters of all
I
time.
think you still remembered my number because you wanted help. Even if you weren't thinking about it, you called me for a reason, right? It's going to happen. Well, I don't have a solid plan, but getting you out of there is the main goal. I left a note for my boyfriend's mom.
That
explaining the
one line just
situation.
doesn't have the same
She's
thing
pretty
on
good
it.
at reading my scribbles, so it should be fine. Oh, there's a pretty good 24/7 diner we can check out after I come pick you up. A diner? Yeah, they have killer chocolate chip pancakes. They also put whipped cream on the top of their chocolate milk, plus rainbow sprinkles. You can also sleep in the car if you want. You're probably tired. Can we get the pancakes? Yeah.
Oh, come on. Sometimes your family is you, your
Okay.
werewolf
Can
boyfriend,
you open the door,
his
Lily?
mom who lets you stay in their bed and breakfast, and your younger self who's sort of a clone and sort of not. True! I loved the fucking alt-fashion girly that OG Lily is.
Hey there, kiddo.
I feel like
Sorry
my
to keep
voice
you
isn't as
waiting.
strong once it's off the phone.
Your hair is a lot of colors. It does. I dyed it myself.
The
Okay, my
language.
friend Burger Man helped, but I did a lot of the work too.
Burger Man?
He's one of my buddies. Everyone's gonna be really psyched to see you. They don't know I came here yet, but it'll probably be fine.
What's going to happen to Papa?
She's so slay, that drip is amazing.
He's gonna get in trouble for what he did to you.
I think his work is helping him.
Of course they are. But, I should probably ask you this. Are you okay with leaving? I can help you grab your stuff.
God, oh, this Isabeau is not the best, but it's fine.
I want pancakes.
Alright, kiddo. Let's pack up and grab those cakes.
Cakes? That's me! Let's see, come on. Okay.
Just gotta finish up one thing, okay?
Yeah, let's do this then. Yeah, I just left the game audio alone.
What are you pouring?
Hey, I thought I told you to wait in the van.
It smells like the stove.
Look, you're not gonna like seeing this. Go back to the van.
Is this Papa's punishment? Can I help?
I heard the name Isabeau, so I gotta go on a short rant. I love
Sure,
the fact that
kiddo.
he's a trans man. There's
You
so much
deserve it as
gender
much
in
as
him.
me.
He can do no wrong. You are so right. Isabeau is good. I love him. He's just amazing. Like, so, like, obviously the focus of the story is Sifrin, because, I mean, like, it's almost like he's the character that we play as and get into the headspace of throughout the entire adventure. But, like, the entire cast is so well-rounded and good and just amazing, and they all feel so much... I cannot get this one goddamn line right. Like, they all have their own shit going on, and it's because they do. It's almost like they're people who have their own lives, because they are. And it's really, really amazing. Just to see all of that. And I feel like Isabeau, like, is the most well, outside of Sifrin and stuff like that, I feel like Isabeau is the most well-developed character. Yeah, no, Mirabelle is the protagonist. She is the protagonist of the story of, like, Valgard and stuff. But, like, Sifrin, this is a thing that happens to Sifrin. And I really like that. When, like, media, like, has, like, a typical party of a certain genre and stuff, but instead of making the protagonist of the story, like, they shift focus to a different character. I think that's really fun and provides a lot of... Yeah, dude, like, it sucks. You feel bad when, like, all the friend quests, all those, like, deeply emotional, like, conversations get reduced to a check mark. It feels bad. It's so good in how it does that. Like, it's genuinely astonishing how just, like, well done everything about In Stars and Time is. It's truly incredible. Like, genuinely a piece of, like, one of the best pieces of literature of all time. I'm not gonna fucking joke around and be like, oh yeah, video game good. No, this is a work of art, and, like, people should acknowledge that. And there's this one, like, thing where somebody was like, oh, it's too Tumblr-y or whatever, and, or, like, said, like, too gay, and they played for, like, barely an hour, and it's like, buddy, just say a slur. We all know you want to say a slur, just do it. Don't say it, you fucking coward. Like, I'm sorry, if characters being gay and having their pronouns listed stops you from experiencing one of the most emotionally raw experiences that is currently available, that's a you goddamn problem. Holy shit, you need to, like, toughen up, bitch. 'Cause, like, I'm sorry, the world isn't gonna cater to you. And the person who made the most deeply emotional thing is a pronouns person. Get over it. Oh my god, yeah. Insert Disc 5 can join alongside the pantheon of the 21st century's greatest artists alongside Toby Fox. Yeah, it's so good. Fuck, I love In Stars and Time so much. I will eventually get around to playing Start Again, the prologue. Which will be fun. Boop, doop, boop. It's really funny. I drew a thing, of, like, Sifrin and Mabayu from Magia Records Scene 0 and or, you know, now Magia etc. In, like, an outfit swap, because they kind of remind me of each other, even the last loop being objectively awful, but still the final one's really important for the narrative. Their family loves Sifrin for who they are, not someone who checks off all the friendships. True! I made a Tumblr post where it's like, Sifrin was always loved, and, like, his, like, the party loved him from the beginning. There were, like, it's so good. I like insert disc 5. Shakes them. Yeah. No, I can't even imagine like it is funny, not funny. It's certainly something to imagine the story from the party's perspective, because you know they just went on this whole big journey, and then one of their buddies goes for a nap and wakes up and then says the worst shit imaginable individually to all of them, but like says things that like, oh, I didn't tell them that, how did they know? And so it's like, but they're so angry at the moment that they can't really think about it. And then little man goes off on his own, nearly fucking dies, and then is like, oh my god, what do we do? Oh my god. And then the world starts ending, and again, little man fucking like explodes on a cosmic level, and it's like, oh shit. I should get back to my little fan fiction that I have of that's like exploring Sifrin's traumas and like how things from the loops affect him and how he's opening up to the family and all that stuff. 'Cause I like that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. It's so good. God, it took me a minute during the scene to realize there was red in my monochrome Dude, no, it just... Fuck, dude. Ah! The red! Why are there colors? It's truly... In Stars in Time is truly like a one-of-a-kind experience. And it intimidates me in a way, because I worry that like the things that I make like will never be on that level, you know? But at the same time, like I can't think about that. Like I still need to, I have to create my things in order for it to ever be near that level. Like, I don't know, anyway. But it's so fucking good, holy shit. Oh, wrong button.
Once we throw the lighter, there's no going back. No going back. I soaked the Azoth hair in the garden with the tanks from the shed. If the alchemists still have it growing around the campus, it should light up like a fireball.
Save Mario franchise spin-off game, Princess Peach, Showtime. Fucking...
Bye, Papa. Rest in piss, Papa.
Let's see. I loved Super Princess Peach as a kid. No, it's everything about In Stars in Time is good, and I love it.
It's okay to still love him. I still don't know why he hurt me. No matter what, he said I was a bad girl. Adults don't hurt kids. Lily, you didn't deserve anything he did to you. Just because someone's your papa, it doesn't mean they're right. Yeah. Yay! And then that's basically the end of that video. Yeah. Let's see. I'm
don't think we actually got through the Magia record design video. Anyway.
So, everyone probably knows what My Hero Academia is. It's a popular series, and it's popular for a reason.
Oh my god, my voice is so, like, in this. What the hell? God.
The characters, the story, the writing, the world, the heroes, the villains, practically every aspect of the series is at the top of the game. It means a lot to me personally, and when I caught up with the anime at the end of Season 2 airing, I couldn't wait. I caved and I read the manga. Then Season 3 came out, and I was really excited to see all those moments animated. But at the same time, I already wanted Season 4, because the next arc was going to introduce a character that I love so dearly.
Top 10 Euroships. Oh god, that made me so sad, because I did have a cool, like, intro sequence.
There's a lot to unpack when we first meet Eri. For the purpose of staying on topic, which I am notoriously bad at, let's focus on this interaction. Deku's innate instinct to save someone in need, and Mirio's experience as a detective hero sidekick. The second he lays his hand on the girl, Deku knows something is wrong. Izuku, screw the rules, I'm gonna save people Midoriya, is ready to confront Shisaki right then and there if it means this little girl is out of harm's way. But Lemillion tries to defuse the situation as best he can, hiding Izuku's face, not saying Night Eye's name, and trying to keep moving along, because Eri was a previously unknown factor in the Hisaikai's activities. That information needs to get back to the pros, so that they can plan accordingly. He can see that Eri is being hurt, but from his experience, it's better to plan as intricately beforehand as possible to increase the chances their mission will be a success. If they take Eri now, then something unforeseen could go wrong. At this point, Night Eye Agency doesn't have any proof that the Hisaikai are doing anything illegal. So two sidekicks kidnapping the young head's daughter? It would completely destroy the investigation. But if they gather information for later, they may be able to secure a surefire rescue. Of course, none of that matters, because Overhaul threatens not Eri, but the two heroes trying to help her, and that makes the girl run right back to him. At this point in time, she's only 6 years old, and most of her memories are of pain. Not only that, but Overhaul does everything he can to
I could do this
dehumanize
video
and
better
demonize
now.
Eri.
Fuck.
He echoes her mother's words over and over, telling the kid she's cursed and evil, and every action she takes causes the suffering of another.
Come back, Eri. How many times do I have to tell you? It's your fault. You break people. That's just how you were born.
Go! Hurry!
Don't listen to him.
You know how this goes. I always have to get my hands dirty because of your selfishness. Every action you take results in people dying. You're a cursed human.
To Eri, it's easier to be hurt than watch others be hurt for you. Jumping to the rescue mission, the Hisaikai are trying to keep the heroes at bay while Shisaki and his lackey Kurano escape with Eri. Mirio uses his permeation to run ahead and confront the
brightening
Yakuza.
up a little bit. That's
Shisaki
cute.
taunts the boy, saying how, to Eri, he's no hero. And it's true, and he knows that, which is why he's here now. From here all the way until Deku reaches out, Eri is utterly frozen. When Mirio reaches her, she tells him to leave, that he'll die if he keeps helping her. All she can say is sorry over and over because it's been drilled into her that all of this is her fault, and the guilt is too much for those tiny shoulders. Mirio is
I'm
hurt,
so
and
overdramatic
Overhaul
in this.
calls
What
out
the
to
hell?
Eri. She's scared and racked with guilt and runs back, telling Overhaul she'll return to him. She doesn't want to be saved, because it's better that she's the one hurting. Deku, quite frankly, doesn't give a shit. Eri was crying, and he'll save her. Once the rescue is over, Eri is being cared for in a hospital, and she's still under the influence of Overhaul. Aizawa says it best.
From what I understand,
I'm
she's
sorry,
racked
but
with
one of the
guilt
things
and has been blaming herself for
is
everything
that
that
the gray
happened.
haired kid hits on her and she's
That's
like
a
10.
summary of the
So I
situation.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Mineta is a gag character. He is not really, like, his entire thing is a joke, and his entire joke is that pervert, alright? He's the pervert character. And this is a criticism of My Hero Academia that I am fully aware and agree with because it's correct. Mineta's the fucking worst. I wouldn't say that, like, Mineta hit on Eri. I think it was a bad joke. Like, it was in poor taste, because what happened is like, Eri is meeting everyone, and Mineta says, "Can't wait to see you in 10 years." And, like, no, that's not great. But also, I feel like it's important to remember that Mineta is also, like, 15. So, like, I feel like that, it's bad. It's not great. But, like, it's not as bad as, like, an adult saying to a child, like, "Oh, can't wait to see you in 10 years," you know? It's a different kind of, but it's not, yeah, no, it's not a good joke. And you don't need to be sorry, I get it. It's not a good joke. But I don't think, because I remember when it first, when that chapter came out, people were like, "Oh my god!" And it's like, look, it's not funny, and it's a bad joke, but I don't think it's the damning piece of evidence you think it is. I think it was just a bad joke.
And it seems pretty cut and dry to a lot of people. Eri is a child in need, and Deku saves her. Nothing more than a victim to be rescued for Deku's development as a hero and character. And while, yes, narratively that's what's happening, believing it's the only thing that's going on shows an utter lack of comprehension for the story.
God, I was so pretentious here. What the hell?
So now it's time to deep dive into specific moments and explain why they're so good, why they're so well done, and why you should care.
All about that cape, baby.
Let's start with Mirio's cape. It's the first symbol we're given throughout these fights, and it's one of the most important ones. For the most part, capes in Hiroaka serve the same purpose as they do for Western heroes in comics. It makes them look cool. And it's true! Capes are super cool, and Edna mode can die mad.
No capes!
But for how much Hiroaka takes inspiration from Marvel and DC Comics, there actually aren't that many heroes
I
with
don't
capes.
know.
And yet, Horikoshi, the original author, took this popular design element for superheroes and made it mean something. While fighting to protect Eri, Lemillion uses his cape as a distraction. Kureno makes a comment about heroes only wearing capes to look cool. Then Lemillion makes his grand declaration.
He looks like that because he's funny. Like, leave him alone. Mirio's just a little guy. Don't be mean to him.
You want to know why a hero wears a cape? So he can use it to comfort someone who's suffering! That's why!
In this moment, the story makes the active connection between a cape and heroism. Instead of it being an incidental design choice done purely for aesthetic, the cape has meaning now. It's Lemillion's cape that sparks Eri's subconscious desire to be rescued. It's a symbol of hope, and for the rest of this fight, whoever wears Lemillion's cape is a hero.
I don't know what that is.
Mirio himself, Izuku, and one more person.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Oh, this is it. This is what 13 episodes of build-up was leading to. This single moment. To, recap. Overhaul
God, this
has
video
fused
is
himself
so
with one of his minions.
fucking unstructured. Holy shit. Wait a minute. God. I was so proud of this back then. It's, Pretty Rhythm. I have not. But oh my god, wait a minute. This video is so just like all over the fucking place. What the hell? Oh my god. Like, I'm just like saying things. What the hell? Oh my god. Fuck.
Grabbing Eri and making a break for the surface from their underground lair. Once they get out of there, Overhaul is going to run, and the heroes will have lost. Night Eye is lethally injured. Mirio is down
I'm
for
not
the
explaining
count. Deku's been impaled
anything.
in the arm and leg, and we've seen several other heroes injured throughout the raid. Using his quirk, Shisaki rises to the surface, and Deku's quick to follow, bouncing off the fallen debris in order to scale the spire. The torn
Magical
cape
Girl
of
Idol
Vermilion
anime that
flutters
makes
by,
me go ice
and
skating.
Shisaki
Nice.
sneers at its appearance. But Eri sees it, and that sparks something
What is
within
this
her.
music too?
Now, the anime and manga actually play out a little bit differently here due to the change in media. In the manga, we have several panels of narration that aren't being spoken by any character in particular.
I can barely tell what your point
Horikoshi
is on
was
the
using
scene
the visual
outside
and
Mary's
written
cape being
format
used to represent
verbalize the
protection.
complex.
No, oh god, this video is bad. Oh my god. So the point I am going to end up making is the cape being a symbol of like heroes, protection, all that stuff, and at some point like Eri herself kind of dons the cape, and how Eri is a hero as well as like everyone who rescued her and stuff. But my god, I'm not making that point well. Jesus Christ, this is bad.
Emotions going through Eri in that moment. While most of the narration was given to Eri, some of it was lost in the adaptation, as well as some added pictures that give further.
I also just hate my inflections here. I don't know what it is, but I just sound really annoying. Oh my god, is this what people in middle school, like, heard? Because I did not make this in middle school. This was, like, in college. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is, like, I haven't seen this video in years. Oh my god. Why is it so much worse than I remembered? What the hell? I'm mad at myself.
Context to Eri's torment. Though, I can forgive that, because the anime gave us some wonderful additions. First off, I can't fit this anywhere else in the video, but episode 13 of season 4 came out before the Heroes Rising movie. And before the Heroes Rising movie, a song made for the movie, Might Plus You, was released as promotion. I had been listening to the song for a while now and getting emotional because damn, it is so good. So when I go to watch this episode, knowing that it's gonna make me cry because I'm a baby and the last several episodes have brought me to tears, and then I hear this,
This time,
My
I
cry
will save
singing.
her. I failed before. She needed me, and I let her slip away.
But, like, that's recreation.
But that won't happen again. This time, I'll hold on.
no, we have to
Got you.
Curse my autism, all I can think about seeing the video is the 7 Deadly Sins, particularly the sarcastic choir video on the 7 Deadly Cases. I do not know what you're talking about at all. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, you see in the manga, Eri grabs the cape, her quirk activates, and she's thrown off the rock spire and into Deku's arms. In the anime,
these people aren't going to give up. Not until I'm safe.
Okay, here's where I start making a point, I think.
I have to let them. I have to go back. I have to go back. I have to trust him.
Eri stops. She sees Deku, and she makes a choice.
Little
She
determined
stood
baby.
to her feet and jumped. While the activation of her quirk was already a subconscious declaration of her wanting to be saved, the anime giving her the active choice makes the message even clearer. Her feelings of I want to be saved were also I want to save them. And that is something that is so integral to the themes of Hiroaka and Eri's character arc. Because it is in this moment that Eri chose to rescue herself and the heroes fighting for her. Had she not jumped, this mission would have failed. What I'm trying to say, and what the story is trying to say, is that Eri is just as much a hero as Deku, as Lemillion, as all the people trying to rescue her. Don't believe me? Let's go back to that cape imagery.
God,
Within the
why
text,
am I
there are
like
two
this in this
instances of
video?
Mirio's cape being
Jesus!
used to signify hero
I'm
imagery.
really annoying.
First, Mirio himself, after he wraps Eri up in the cape, because as he says, heroes wear capes to wrap up crying children in their comfort. Then, later on, Eri reaches for the
so
cape as
annoying
a symbol of
here.
comfort, because that's what Lemillion has inspired in her. And then finally, after Overhaul explains how Eri's power works, and how Deku will literally perish if he stays too close to her, he gives a big old fuck you and ties Eri to his back, using Lemillion's cape to secure her, asking for her help in battle. Whoever wears this cape is a hero. Now look at this. Since the anime started airing, Horikoshi will typically post a sketch when episodes release. Normally they relate to the episode, or he's just drawing a character from that episode that hasn't appeared in the manga for a while.
God.
And for episode 13 of season 4, this was the sketch. Since this is a video essay where I spell everything out,
What the
I'll explain
fuck?
the
This is so
significance.
annoying!
My college level art classes have taught me that composition says everything. At the top, we see Overhaul and Deku facing each other, signifying their battle.
This is so
At the bottom, we see
annoying. I
Mirio
can't
and
even
Night-Eye
place
facing
why.
away from each other,
It
which
just
signifies
feels
their parting.
pretentious.
And then in the middle, front and center, we see Eri. Her hair and gown are whipping wildly around her, bandages unraveling around her limbs to reveal the several scars she's gained from her torture. She stands firm, gaze locked forward.
so annoying
brows
here.
furrowed. We see her crying, but it's not a sign of weakness. Eri is done being a victim. She is determined to save herself as well as the
I
others.
just loved her little
We see
expression.
this message in the art, in
Determined
the
little
manga,
baby.
in this episode, and in the ED for season 4 as well. The grand thesis of My Hero Academia is that anyone can be a hero. Anyone of any background, any status, any situation can become a hero. And here, Eri is just as much a hero as anyone else. The duality of her being both a victim and a hero is so important, on a level that I can't even completely put into words. Deku reached his hand out to her that day. It was the first time she ever felt kindness, but it was only when Eri reached back and met him halfway was she able to be saved. I wanted to scream about the cultural festival because it's one of my favorite arcs, and people calling it filler makes me so upset, but I really need to focus on Eri and not procrastinate writing this for another year. So, to free the girl from Overhaul's shadow, Izuku wants to show her a good time, and it's during Class A's performance that her shackles are finally broken. In a shower of light and music, she laughs and smiles and truly just has fun. Both Izuku and Mirio were brought to tears
I'm
because the girl
fucking
they
ashamed.
fought so
This
hard
is
to
annoying.
save finally smiled. And it's important to note that Eri just didn't suddenly forget all of her trauma. We see afterwards she still carries a lot of guilt. She still thinks it's her fault when people are hurt, and she hates the power she was born with. But this is her first step in healing, because now she's able to move on, to learn how to cope, to learn how to be a kid. And finally, there's some people saying how Eri is gonna train to be a hero, how she needs to use her powers to rewind and heal heroes who have been hurt in later arcs, how Eri is gonna become an asset to the heroes, and she's the future of the blah blah blah, and all these people are missing the actual, most important part of her arc, the healing. Aizawa says it himself. UA's top priority in caring for Eri is letting her grow up happy and healthy. They're training her quirk, yes, but not to use her as a consequence-free magic button that heals every injured character. They're training her quirk so that she actually knows how to use it, so she won't be scared of it, so she understands it isn't a curse, so that she is free to use her power how she wants. Aizawa may have become her caretaker due to his erasure being able to cancel out rewind, but he's also her actual legal guardian now. Dadzawa is real. He loves this child. He picked out ugly cat clothes for her. The light novel even states that both Eraserhead and Present Mike are raising Eri together. She isn't doing some high-intensity hero training. She was regrowing lizard tails to safely learn the limitations of her powers. Get this actual 7-year-old out of a UA uniform. Fuck! As an aside, I think Eri being a hero would be fitting. She's growing up surrounded by heroes, and she'll probably want to save people like Deku and Lemillion saved her. But not now. Right now, the only thing on everyone's mind when it comes to Eri is making sure she's in a safe environment and that she gets a chance at a normal life. It just seriously bugs me when people say, Eri needs to do this, Eri needs to do that, but that's because I care way too deeply about a fictional child.
Oh my
To
god,
sum
this
everything
video
up,
was so
I think Eri
annoying.
deserves a lot more credit than she gets from the fan base. She's not just a child for Deku to save. She's not just a prop or MacGuffin or anything. She's an actual, well-realized, fleshed-out character. Her story is one of surviving abuse, learning to accept help, learning to love oneself, and remaining strong in the face of despair. I love Eri. I loved her
so
reading the manga,
annoying.
but watching the anime when it aired truly made me realize that she is legitimately my favorite character. Yeah, part of that is the cute factor, because look at her, so cute. Oh my gosh, my little baby. I want to see her grow up happy and healthy. Man.
What? That was annoying. I'm annoyed with myself. What the hell? Oh god damn. That shit sucks. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh god, smash your pass.
Hi.
Impact.
What's up?
Hi.
Well,
We just finished watching a video I made about Eri from My Hero Academia. And I made it, I don't know how long ago, but it was a long time ago. And it was, oh my god, I felt annoyed at I did not present any of that information as well as I could have. And in fact, I presented it badly. And I am now legitimately considering, like, remaking it just completely because it was bad. It was so bad. Oh my god. That was bad. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was so bad, dude. Oh my god. I'm mad at my past self. Like, fuck, girl, explain your shit properly.
welcome to Smash Your Pass with two extremely asexual people. We will not be explaining our choices, but
We're just gonna say things and you'll
Yeah.
get it.
you'll understand.
Or you won't.
Uh,
We just want to shout about Genshin.
So,
Yeah.
so we have Ether and Lumine. They're the same character.
Please don't play
be
that
real.
video game again. Yeah, look, I'll be real. I haven't played Genshin Impact in, like, months. I will only start again once Mini Durin is, like, a playable character. And there's a lot to talk about with Genshin Impact, and I understand and I hate it. It's so, there were aspects of it that I still love, because there is love in the game, I believe. But so much of it, especially recently, has gotten so muddled in just, I don't even know. Everything with Natlan was kind of a mess, and I did eventually come around and, like, actually played the Natlan Archon quest, and guess what? It was good. But also extremely weird, because every time these characters are talking about, like, the importance of their culture and all that stuff, I couldn't help. Oh, please don't play that video again. Oh, I meant the area video. Oh, I thought you meant the video game. I don't, my brain auto-corrected. Yeah, well, but now I'm talking about Genshin Impact, so, anyway, but, like, it was very just odd with the Notlan cast talking about how important their culture is and all that stuff, and just, like, hearing all that, and knowing all that, and knowing... Yeah, no, the Genshin fandom does legitimately suck. Gacha fans in general are some of the most entitled, like, people I think I've ever, like, encountered. It's incredible how, like, dude, it's a video game, shut up. But, like, the Notlan characters saying all this stuff about their culture and whatever, and then knowing that Hoyoverse took inspiration from several cultures and then just didn't represent the people whose culture it was. Like, it was incredibly just, like, this feels bad. Also, some of the character designs are just bad. Chashka looks bad. I fucking hate her so much. Yeah, Gacha fans have a lot of Orientalism they leave unaddressed. Notlan is part of that. Exactly, yeah. Another part of problem with Notlan is just, like, it's so, cause in general, the Genshin regions, it's like, okay, Inazuma is fantasy Japan, and Fontaine is fantasy France, and it has, like, a little island that is fantasy Greece, and then Mondstadt is just generally fantasy Europe, and Leeway, of course, they give themselves the best representation with fantasy China, but then there's also, like, and Sumeru's actually interesting. Sumeru is both the Arabian Peninsula as well as parts of India, and I understand the, like, how kind of, like, there's at least a through line with it, because there was the Silk Road, where a lot of, like, trade was done between those two parts of the world, and the idea of, like, wisdom, which is, like, all of Sumeru's thing, so, like, there is a through line there that one could argue for. Natlan just doesn't have that. The only through line all of the cultures that they smash together have is that, dark skin. Like, genuinely, that's kind of it. Cause it's like, alright, we got, the Aztecs. We got, general Africa, I guess. We have Polynesia. We have, Native American. And it's like, hey, wait a minute. These don't go together. Why are you doing that? It's odd, and it's frustrating. Again, with how good some parts of Genshin are, it's frustrating that then they're just like, whatever. And it's... And, like, there's... I just... Oh, God, it's fucking frustrating, dude. Let's see. God, yeah, no, that Airy video sucked. Jesus, I'm mad at myself. Jesus. I'm better than that. I'm so better than that. Okay, wait, let's look at the whole animation. Let's just fucking... Hi, Meeble. Okay. I should do... Let's see. Let's take out the sketches and just see. Okay. I feel like they culture souped a lot of the cultures into one really stereotypical representation. And, of course, I can't say whether or not some of the representation in Natlan was stereotypical or not. because I am not of those cultures and I do not know enough about those cultures to make that statement. But like, and because I've seen some people say like, oh no, actually the representation was kind of neat, and that's nice. There's a fucking lot, dude. I don't know. And man, I'm just some random lady with an opinion on the internet. Like, who cares? I say, as I make videos about my opinion, that people like for some reason. I don't fucking know. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, yeah.
The only difference is, like, who you picked.
True. And of course, the both of us are biased because we chose different characters.
I'll go Smash for both of them.
They're smashable.
Amber, my girl,
Amber.
yes, Smash. I like her. People who don't like Amber, die.
Then I should choose my next words carefully.
Are we all
I don't
random
know.
people on
Like,
the internet with opinions?
She's fine.
True.
She's neat.
I think, I'd probably do Smash on that.
I love Amber.
Smash, smash, smash. Mom.
Yeah, I think that Lisa's okay.
She's so pretty.
The thing I don't like about her so much is that there's a weird tension with me and her. But
yeah, the
she is
like,
very pretty,
flirty.
she's very smart, she cares a lot. Yeah. The flirt, I could deal with it. But, you know.
Pass. Look.
Fave Magical Girl webcomic.
He's so cool as a character. And for some reason I've been reading a lot of like fics with him, and it's like, exploring his whole backstory is really cool, especially when people explore like the abandonment issues and like alcoholism and blah 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 blah.
Okay, he got thick brows.
But fuck this guy. And
I just think he's neat. I choose Smash.
I like
my
Jean.
inclination is to pass for Jean. I don't really care about her much.
Sleepless
at
Domain
all.
mentioned,
I don't
bro.
either, but I do think she is really, really neat.
I do agree that she's neat. I liked doing her quest and doing all of her stuff there, but beyond that, I don't care about you, sorry.
But yeah, I guess pass. Sucrose! She's my girl. I care a lot lot about her.
I also
I
have
would
a
just like to
fanfiction,
have
with
her explain
Sucrose
things to me.
that I need to finish, or I need to keep writing, because I like Sucrose. See, that's the thing. I attach myself to a couple characters, and then it's fucking over for me. Fuck, dude. God, I fucking love Sucrose. That's another video idea I had of Sucrose from Genshin Impact is actually kind of terrifying when you really look into her as a character and her abilities and such. And I still stand by that. But in order to justify that, I would have to play Genshin Impact again to get footage. Well, not even, but me using her and whatever. I love Sucrose. She's literally named Sugar. I love her.
Because she will probably not shut up for an hour, and I will ask so many questions, and she will continue to talk even more. I want that.
That's fair. That's fair. I'd pass, though.
Does my explanation count as a smash or a pass? I don't know. You'll never know either.
Yeah. Him.
Albedo. Okay, but being a homunculus, you think...
That makes him cooler.
Okay, you know what? True.
I know that there's people out there who don't like him. They think that he's boring, but dude.
What? No, he is not boring.
He has so much smart,
depth
and
layers.
He has depth and layers. He's a curious guy, and he is literally in love with you.
In love with the traveler, canonically. Part 1. I didn't give an answer. You know what? Yeah, sure, smash.
Yeah.
I'm going to say pass, purely because I don't want to hear about vengeance the entire time.
I can concur with that statement. She's still just, I can't deal.
Yeah. Raven, why the fuck did you say I concur with that statement?
I say a lot of things.
Buddy.
I have no rebuttal for that. I just say things sometimes.
Favorite Mew Mew, it's Lettuce and Ringo. Lettuce and Ringo are like my favorite, I think, of Tokyo Mew. I don't know, man.
I like Zakuro.
Raven likes Zakuro. You haven't seen Tokyo Mew Mew.
I know her.
I know.
Obviously, I like her because she's a purple wolf.
You're so right.
And so am I.
Wow.
Ah.
You, Zakuro, purple wolf.
Hell yeah.
Hey, did you know that you can watch all of Tokyo Mew Mew on YouTube right now for free?
No, I didn't actually.
I'm gonna get you the playlist.
Okay.
I should. God, I want food. I should probably pop off, but like.
That's what I was about to do. That's why I'm here. Hello.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
But first, I have to get Raven the Tokyo Mew Mew playlist. No, it's not that one. No, that's Mew Mew powered. No, I can't do that to you.
That would be funny.
Let's see. Oh, Tokyo Mew Mew in a nutshell. It was the Break series. Ah! This is fucking Mew Mew power! I've been tricked! What the fuck? Why does it have all the Tokyo Mew Mew episodes? Okay, wait. Did you ever have a favorite Rugrats character? I always liked Angelica as a kid for some reason. I also liked Chucky. I don't know. God, it's been fucking how dare you ask me about Rugrats? It's been years. Oh my god.
I didn't like it enough to have a favorite character.
Yeah, no. No, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to find the fucking...
You can find me at not on stream.
No, it's fine. Wait, Rio. Where are you, Rio? Where are you? Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe it's unlisted.
Oh fuck. Damn. Damn. I'm so mad. I thought I had a link somewhere. I'm so mad. I'm really, really mad now. Fuck.
You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me.
I'm trying. I thought it was here. Tricked by the bad English dub. I'm so mad. I'm going to do a crime.
The only thing I knew about Mew Mew Power is the theme song, but I didn't know
Theme
until
song
very
slaps.
recently that it was for Mew Mew Power. I thought it was just a popular
You
song for
didn't
some
know
reason.
Team Up was from Mew Mew Power?
No, I just thought it was a song that people liked.
Damn, dude. No, stop, stop. An ordinary day downtown. Fuck. Oh my god. What about you, Big Master? No.
No, it's something else.
I don't know. Stop, stop, stop. You know it's gonna be no. God, I used to be able.
Dude,
What? Yes! Yes!
yeah, you went past that like twice already.
Raven, I am stupid. I'm going to share this with you now.
Yay! And
So-
it's in somewhat decent quality, actually.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it's very recent. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
from 6
Oh,
months ago.
thank you. Oh, maybe somebody like saw that it was gone and was like, I have to rectify this.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes. Raven, you do not want to like you have to do this now. For me.
I have to watch it.
You have to watch Tokyo Mew Mew for me.
Okay.
You've shown vague interest.
I am vaguely interested.
You have to indulge this for me.
Okay.
Do you realize how many people I tried getting into the show in middle school and then like they kind of got into it but like not really and then they used it to make fun of me
Well,
like
that's
later on?
No, to be honest, the only thing that I've interacted with Tokyo Mew Mew about is like the doll maker thing.
Yeah.
Because that's just fun.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what's all this? Like, clearly there's like lore here because you can like make your Mew mark
Yeah.
with a bunch of different little pieces, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but it's neat.
Uh-huh.
And that was the end of it.
You need to watch Tokyo Mew
Well,
Mew.
now I have the means to.
And then you need to watch Tokyo Mew Mew New. And then you need to read the manga.
Well, I don't know about that.
And then you need to read the manga.
Okay. I'll at the very least watch some of this.
Yes. And then Mew Mew Power. Because it is funny.
I am curious about it.
Dude, we should watch it together.
Yeah.
Do you think we could wait? It's so there's
Apparently it's on YouTube as well.
no, it's Mew Mew Power is on YouTube. Do you think we could get away with like a react stream to that?
Maybe.
Cause like it's not in the copyright thing.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Because it's on here. I mean, I don't know.
Yo.
That's up to you, man.
Let's fucking do it.
That's up to you.
Not now, but let's fucking do it at some point.
Okay.
Hell yes.
I'll put you to that.
Hold me to it, yes. Yeah. Anyway, Isabeau.
Woohoo.
Fun fact, the Dutch dub of Tokyo Mew Mew, instead of dubbing the entire or half of it like most dub, only did the first 17 episodes and it's lost media.
Damn.
Wow. There was a lot in that sentence.
We gotta get the Dutch.
Because there are two kinds of Mew Mew dubs. There are dubs of Tokyo Mew Mew, and then there are dubs of Mew Mew Power specifically. Other regions got like a watered down version.
That one wasn't even watered down. They just stopped.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Damn. Sorry, Denmark. You missed out. I wonder how they sound in Dutch. Oh wait, no, not Dutch. That's Netherlands. I'm a fool. Sorry. I tried to overcorrect.
I could find the Hika Yagami language comparisons because Hika Yagami, I say this, and I'm pretty sure that she said this herself, but Hika Yagami had the Tokyo Mew Mew autism.
Hell
like,
yeah.
that was the hyperfixation.
That's brilliant. I mean, someone's gotta do it.
No, and so, like, she basically fucking dudes, holy shit. Anyway. Good stream. I'm gonna go eat food.
Yay!
God, that Airy video was so bad! I'm really upset with myself!
I'm really proud of it.
I was! And I'm not anymore.
That's sad.
Because it's bad!
Well, I mean, didn't you have to, like, make some changes because of copyright stuff?
Well, okay, yes, but even then, like, I should have been...
weren't happy with your performance?
I should have been able to explain my main points, because the copyrighted stuff was like, oh...
That was just for song things.
Yeah, song things primarily, but... Holy shit.
I mean, it's been like, what, 3-4 years? You've done more stuff. You've gotten better.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I will.
You could revisit it.
I could.
That would be fun.
Maybe in the future video called I Have a Mental Illness, and it's called My Hero Academia.
And I love this one child specifically.
I love this baby. Anyway, cool, I'm gonna